Welcome to week 8 of the Industry Readiness program. This closes month 2. You ship, review, demo. 14 minutes. Weeks 5 through 7 locked in. Interview transcripts and PRD version 1.0. Architecture and 2 architecture decision records. Open Epispec. Mint clean. Generated types, at least one type Fastify handler. This week, the sprint, multi-agent orchestration across your team, daily stand-ups and async unblocks, pull request reviews with the Bistec rubric, deploy to staging, demo day number 2. The shift this week, from spec writer to product shipper. Month 2 closes Friday. Wrong pattern, 1 Claude session per teammate. Sessions diverge, same file gets edited 3 ways, merge help. Right pattern, 1 agent per story. A story owns a file set. Each agent keeps its context focused on that story's files. Stories merge cleanly because file sets do not overlap. And if 2 stories do touch the same file, split the story or serialize the work. Never merge parallel edits. When a story passes from one teammate to another, or from one day to the next, write a handoff. On screen, story S is 07, add SLA countdown. Spec excerpt from the PRD section 3.4. Files owned by this story, 3 paths. Acceptance criteria copied verbatim. And do not touch. Routes and schema owned by other stories. 4 sections, written once, reused every time someone opens a story. Terminology drift is the number 1 merge conflict in multi-agent sprints. Fix it once with docs glossary and detail. Every agent touches the glossary. Ticket, a triable work item from PMO, persists in Postgres. Priority, P0, P1, P2, enum only, never free text. SLA, time to acknowledge target per priority. Triage, the action of assigning an owner and priority. Audit log, append only table, 1 row per state change. 1 file, every agent. 0 ambiguity. Reverse the usual order. Blockers first, 20 seconds. What is stopping me right now? Ask second. 20 seconds. Who I need, what I need. Progress third, 20 seconds. Done since last, plan today. If the stand-up runs long, blockers already landed. Do not waste the team's attention on yesterday I did X when somebody is stuck. 60 seconds per person. 9 minutes for a 3-person team with some buffer. On screen, an async unblock thread. Tag the tech lead. Context, what I am building, 1 sentence. Stuck on, the exact decision, what I tried, result, what I need, a decision, clearly framed, when, the deadline, with a default if nobody responds. That last line is the move. Defaulting is not rude, it is how you respect other people's time while keeping yourself unblocked. The Bistec review rubric. Architecture, right module, right boundary, reversible, blocker, correctness. Edge cases, idempotency, concurrency. Blocker, tests, covers the change plus a regression guard. Blocker, ops, rollback metrics, logs. Blocker, ergonomics, names, dead code, readability. Knit, 5 layers, 2 severities. Every comment you leave is labeled with which. A weak comment. Knit, rename this. No quote, no reason, no suggestion. The author has to guess what you meant and why. A strong comment. Quotes the symbol, explains the ambiguity, offers a concrete alternative. Process ticket, open parent, close parent. Hard to tell if this mutates or just reads. Consider trash ticket, which returns a new state. 20 extra words, 10 times the signal. Receiving the review. 3 steps. Acknowledge, good catch. 1 line before you argue. Revise or discuss. Apply the suggestion or explain clearly why you are not applying it. Thank for the patience. Free compounds, every sprint easier than the last. What blocks merge? Wrong architectural layer, broken happy path, missing rollback plan, no test for the change, secret in the diff. or does not block. File as a follow-up ticket instead. Variable naming preferences. Comment wording. Test file organization. Could be nicer as X. Unused imports. Unused imports are caught by continuous integration, not by humans. Before stakeholders and the architect walk in, 9 items. Staging URL opens in an incognito window behind Azure Active Directory. Critical user path completes in under 60 seconds. Seed data reset so the demo is deterministic. One known failure case ready so you can show error handling. Application insights dashboard pinned and recent. Rollback command tested in staging and timed. Pull request list exported. Backup recording on the demo laptop tested 5 to 8 minutes. Retro doc open, empty, ready for live notes. 5 minutes plus architect critique. 0 to 30, the hook, a verbatim quote from your week 5 interview, delivered by the spec lead. 30 to 2 minutes, the live demo on staging. The critical path, delivered by the input lead. 2 to 3, how you built it, spec, OpenAPI, multi-agent sprint, delivered by the review lead. 3 to 4, the proof, continuous integration, service level objective dashboard, merged pull requests, delivered by the MP lead. 4 to 5, architect critique and question and answer team. Month 2 deliverables. 100 points. 1. Interview plus PRD, week 5. Verbatim quotes 5 whys, decision owner. 2. OpenAPI and generative types, week 6 and 7. Lint clean spec, typed handlers and clients. 3. Staging deploy, week 8. Behind Azure Active Directory, observable. 4. Retro plus load report, week 8. Honest retrospective plus passing K6 load tests. Passing score 75 of 100. Submit Friday. Month 3 starts Monday. Context engineering, retrieval augmented generation, model context protocol servers, multi-agent orchestration, and the midpoint evaluation. The takeaway from week 8. You shipped as a team. Interviews, specs, API contract, sprint, demo. 2 months of Bistec delivery compressed. Coming in month 3, weeks 9 through 12, context windows and system prompts, retrieval augmented generation pipelines, model context protocol servers, multi-agent orchestration with Cloud Agent SDK, close in with the midpoint evaluation that decides your track for months 4 through 6. File today's training diary entry. Congratulations on month 2. See you in week 9.